Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we will be talking about this case study going over community hospital leads the way towards better campus safety with help from Red Light My Way. We got a huge order yesterday, but they did not give us the unit number and whether it was the hospital itself that did not want that unit number revealed or Steve Reinhardt or AITX themselves. It doesn't matter. I think we're in for a surprise regardless. And let's go over why they decided, hey, let's get some machines up in here. Let's get Red Light My Way. Let's get in touch with AITX and let's have all these installations and across all these hospital locations. That's what we're gonna go over here. Let's see why. Why is this happening? Why are we getting such a significant order? The client, Scotland Memorial Hospital in Laurinburg, North Carolina. The Scotland healthcare system is located in one of the most economically depressed regions of the state. So poor, economically depressed is just another way to say poor. I like, hey, you're not poor, you're just economically depressed. And I'm going to start using that now. Many of its patients struggle with social determinants of health common to low income communities. These factors make it difficult for the hospital to provide services and maintain an environment where hospital staff, patients, and visitors feel safe. During COVID, families had picnics outside under the trees because they weren't allowed inside due to COVID. That makes sense. Parking is so close, there's only a 100-yard walk at most from any parking spot to our entrance. That sense of safety changed in May of 2022 when an assault occurred on a parking lot right next to the building. It was a wake up call that we needed to enhance our security. Since then, we've looked at security vulnerabilities from every angle and have deployed some cutting edge solutions. We're incredibly proud to be the first hospital in the country to deploy a Red Light My Way system manufactured by RAD, Robotic Assistant Devices. This technology has dramatically improved the ability to monitor activity on our parking lots. Well, I'm not going to go over what Red Light My Way is itself. That's a whole nother video. A Rosa device keeps a keen eye on this nurse's journey from her car to the facility, keeping the area safe and secure. That's something I always talk about. Is it's we're gonna get to the point in the future where we have these. We're just gonna have machines everywhere, and those machines are gonna have a keen eye on you wherever you go. The moment you walk out that door, well, assuming you don't have security devices in your home, the moment you walk out that door, there's going to be a machine with its eye on you wherever you go. And that's the future, my friends, unfortunately. And if you have machines, these AI machines in your home as well, then pretty much anywhere you're always going to be watched, unless you decide to have one of these AI machines, security machines, not in your bedroom, I guess. So that would be your only sense of privacy. That bedroom would be your only safe place where you know you're not being watched. That's scary to think about, but I think that's the future, my friends. And that's kind of how I'm interpreting this. I mean, yeah, it's keeping a keen eye on the nurse's journey from her car to the facility, and I'm sure vice versa. But that's the future. The eyes are going to be on us, and those eyes don't go to sleep. Think about that for a second. The hardware units are called Rosas. Each device features two high resolution cameras, responsive digital signage and audio messaging, and integrated security analytics to detect humans, firearms, vehicles, and read license plates. Okay, let's look at Scotland Memorial Solution. The Pope is over there. The Pope says that Red Light My Way is one element of a broader effort to improve site security. So far, as part of the Red Light My Way system, Scotland Memorial has deployed 7 Rosas at the hospital and an additional 2 at the campus nearby hospice building. Most are mounted on light poles if you are on building walls. That's 9 total units. That's interesting. That's 9 units for one hospital. So keep that number in mind. Let's just round it up and say 10 units per hospital. I mean, hmm, the more hospitals, so 10 hospitals, 10 times 10 units, that's 100 units. if we ever get 10 hospitals ordering these devices. That just doing some math in my head. I'm going to remember this number, nine, 9 units for the hospital. That's including the nearby hospice building. One of the most critical roles that Rosa plays in crime deterrence is when someone walks by one of the devices, it makes an announcement. During the daytime, the pre-recorded message is welcoming. The announcement is more assertive at night, stating that the area is under surveillance. Accompanying messages appear on the unit's LED screens. The Pope says, I want to make sure that our facilities are not an easy target for criminals. They're going to say, I'm not going to that hospital because they've got monitors on poles with cameras, lights, and speakers. They've got security officers monitoring them. I'll go find a softer target. Rosa, and through the use of the Red Light My Way system, security guards can provide escort services to the staff without security actually having to physically, I guess, walk the person to their car and hold their hand. In addition to providing a virtual escort service, the Rad Light My Way app allows users to pull up still images of their parked car while on campus. They can check that nobody's vandalizing or breaking into it and that nothing looks suspicious before they head to the lot. Now that's safety right there. They use the Rad Light My Way app to pinpoint the geolocation of their vehicle when they park, so the photos they see are from the closest camera. That's nice. You can just park wherever and know, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about where I parked because this machine will remember it for me. We're it's kind of funny because we're basically using our brain less and less as these machines start to do more of what we used to do. Like now I don't have to think about where I park. That machine will tell me. We've been delighted with the implementation process and how the technology works. The folks at Rad were very responsive and worked with our existing infrastructure to make installations a painless experience. They conducted a site walk with us to determine where to position the devices to avoid obstructed views and provide the best sight lines and coverage possible. Measuring success. North Carolina, Laurinburg has one of the highest crime rates in the nation. During the past year, the hospital has experienced increased workplace violence threats, including more acting out by patients and visitors in the emergency department. I think that's any department. I have never been to the ER and not seen some individual getting wanting to throw hands, to put it that way. And I have been to the ER, unfortunately, last year because of that heart attack. People aren't happy in an ER. I promise you that. It's pretty depressing, and some people are angry. I want to see a doctor right now. So I'm not surprised, especially with COVID. There were a lot of angry people because they're like, why won't they see me? I don't understand, sir. There's people dying. Those are the people that need help. The fact that you can sit there and talk and be angry probably means you're not dying. So I've been there. It's not. Yeah, people aren't happy. People will throw hands. So I'm not surprised by the increase in attacks on nurses in hospitals. Period. It's hard to assess how much is directly due to the RAD solution, but we clearly see that our hardened security posture, which includes the Rosas and Rad Light My Way, is working. There has not been a single altercation in the parking lot since they installed these devices. As for the Rosa units, they did shake up our employees a little bit when they were first installed. They didn't expect them to turn on as they walked through the lot, loudly announcing, Welcome to Scotland Health. But that surprise reaction is precisely what we want people to have. Our employees got used to it quickly, but someone entering a property for the first time who doesn't belong wonders where the voice is coming from, who is watching them. In terms of return on investment, installing this technology is a practical win. It's an additional security tool. But the larger benefit to us as an organization is connecting with our employees and driving their engagement. Our most valuable asset is our staff. They see we're taking steps to make them safer. And it's a win-win. I mean, yes, it's a return on it's a return on investment for the hospital, but also for AITX. So, and let's just go over that PR again before I go. So that's why I wanted to touch on this case study. I'm not sure if you can hear in the background, but my cat is chasing a fly and he's just crashing against the wall trying to kill it. So this is yesterday's PR. Rad receives real expansion order from top 25 healthcare provider. So they didn't release the name for the case study, they did release a name, but they didn't release a name, and on top of that, they did not give us any number, just an initial deployment. But we just did the math here for that case study. 9 units were installed. The specifics of the new order, including the number of units and financial details, remain confidential. Doesn't matter if it's because of the company didn't want to put it out there, but 9 per hospital. If these people from earlier this year, let's read that. I should have gone over that yesterday. And they intend to deploy Rad Light My Way as well, on top of more orders for their devices. Okay, let's see. This is the previous PR. The order is for multiple units of Rad's Rio 360 solar powered security towers. The specifics of the order, including the number of units and financial details, have not been revealed, citing confidentiality agreements between the parties involved. That's fine. Don't give us the number. I'm gonna assume we just did the math on that case study. That's nine orders. So if anything, for the case study, they had 9 units, 2 for the hospice and 1 for the main campus, or 7 for the main campus. I mean, so that's 9 total. Let's round it up to 10. So this hospital minimum 10 units, and then they ordered more and it should have, yeah, so 10, we can assume minimum 10. However, this significant follow-up on order underscores the growing trust and reliance on Rad's cutting-edge security solutions by leading healthcare organizations. So 10 minimum by this hospital alone. And if they're following, if it's a significant follow-up, then it would have to be more than 10. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it depends on we don't know we don't know the name of the hospital, or we could really dig in. But if that hospital in North Carolina, if that hospital got 10, almost 10 units, 9 total, 7 for the main campus and 2 for the hospice. I mean, imagine an even bigger hospital with a lot more, yeah, with a lot more buildings around it. That's a lot more orders. That's more than 10. But let's just assume 10 minimum, and they're getting a significant order. I mean, it could be 50, honestly. It could be big. 50 total, by the way. 50 total. So just, yeah, that's, I think I'm going to stop there because I'm just going to continue to speculate. But I hope they reveal the numbers one day. And I'm going to assume it's minimum like 30 units, maximum 50. The way they phrase this here, however, this significant follow-up order underscores the growing trust and reliance on Rad's cutting-edge security solutions. And here they did tell us the order is for multiple units. I think it's 30 minimum, 50 max. If it's more than that, we'll find out in the future how many they actually ordered. Maybe. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. A lot of that was speculation towards the end, just based off of that case study and the numbers that were given in that case study. So I could be way wrong. Maybe they ordered 100. We don't know until we know the hospital and how big it is. We really can't do the math. But if it's a big hospital that has more than just a main campus and a hospice, it could be that they ordered more than 30 easily, and maybe even as high as 50. Again, that's just my speculation. You give me numbers, you give me data, and you better believe I will break it down. That's just the kind of guy that I am. I should probably go get an accounting degree at this point. If that's if I'm just gonna break down data and numbers. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.